Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for October 8, 2019. Today we're taking a look at the USDCHF, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc for today's trade analysis. There are really two trends we're going to look at here on the daily time frame. The longer term uptrend, the blue trend line, obviously it's been moving higher for quite a while now. And then we have all of these little short pullbacks, downtrends, depending on the time frame you're looking at. If you're looking at a 1 hour or 30-minute time frame, probably these periods where the black trend lines are look pretty significant downtrends. You could probably throw one in right here as well. But all of these periods are simply pullbacks or retracements within the overall longer term uptrend. Eventually the market turned back up and made new highs each time. At least the first 4 times made a new high after finding support. And I mention that because here we are again. This is the 5th time in this viewpoint that we have fallen back down towards the blue trend line, finding support. Right now the blue shaded area 0.991525, finding support there just above the blue trend line. So this is the area we want to pay attention to, and I'll just put a blue circle there, right there. This is the area we want to pay attention to because we've fallen, we've made our pullback, we're now finding support. If the market does what it's been doing for the past several months, going back to the beginning of August, we could be looking for support and the possibility of this turning back higher and maybe even eventually making a new high if the status quo continues. The other side of that story, of course, would be a breakdown of the blue trend line, a change of the trend pattern, and we look for it to go lower. So at least right now, I don't see any evidence to tell us that it's going to break that blue trend line. In fact, right now, the evidence is pointing to support into the blue shaded area and the just above the 0.99 level. Let's go ahead and take that information now down to the 4-hour time frame. And here it is. The market fell down from the yellow zone, clearly broke the yellow zone, fell now down towards the blue shaded area. 99.15, bottom of that blue shaded area. Never and hasn't broken underneath there. We'll talk about what that means later in the trade room. What is a breakout? What's a false breakout? We'll talk about that later in the trade room today. But at least at the current moment, we can pretty easily see that it's fallen into support and it hasn't broken it yet. So what I'm kind of looking for is some evidence of buying pressure. Is it going to turn around and go back up? Are we going to see a sudden fusion of buy orders here from this blue shaded area? And I'm just kind of drawing in a supposed candle. The current candle could turn into a, let's say, hammer candlestick, small body, long wick on the bottom. We could see the next candle become extraordinarily bullish and get back above the blue shaded area. So really we're watching this blue zone. Will it bounce off and go back up and go back up into that uptrend, or will it break through and continue to go down? We already know where it's going. If it breaks down lower, we can see historically if it gets down under the blue zone, we're going to the purple zone. That is 0.99, so that's not too hard to figure out if it gets under the blue zone. And we'll again talk about that a little bit more in the trade room. Otherwise, finding support 99.1525, rally back above it, could lead it back to the yellow zone or higher if the market goes extraordinarily bullish again. Again, you look back in time, let's just say right here at the orange zone, 4-hour periods, tried to get underneath, couldn't get it, got back above, sat down on top of it as support and went back up. If we go back a little bit more, let's say this one right here, that's not too hard to see either, where it, and that's almost very similar. And I'll just take that same blue circle. That's almost very similar to what we see going on right now at the pink zone, which is happening right now, finding support at the pink zone, like the current market finding support at the blue zone. If you look at them on the same screen there, you can see the similarities that are happening. Big red candle finding support into the blue zone, big red candle finding support at the pink zone. So I think that's something to watch today. Support, potential reversal for the dollar franc today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.